It might fall on my head. Hold on. Because that's just sitting there with like two nails. Hello, everyone. Just going to have a tangerine with you guys and chat for a minute. I just went on my spiritual channel and shared the full moon energy in Leo. So check it out, what I shared about it. And it's really positive things. Can I help you? I just sit on this side. I don't want to get out of the window. Yeah. So I'm going to put you guys between my legs. While I eat my tangerine with you guys. It's such a beautiful tangerines we got today. So I'm gonna eat one. Eat some vitamin C. These are big too. Look at them. Just perfect. Get perfect. Admiring the tangerine. You know the tangerine represents orange chakra, right? Sacral chakra. So like fruit that represent different chakras, they're good to eat when you're having trouble with different chakras too. And if you don't know what chakras are, go check out my other channel, spiritual channel, Kasslove 111. Mmm. Mmm. So good. It's a really sweet one. It's really sweet and juicy. Like that grow light is bright. I've never been on StreamYard on my tablet before. I don't know if they have it. Mmm. Mmm. I got share. Here you go. Mm-mm-mm. These are really good because some of them still had the leaf on them. So some of them had the leaves on them still. That means that they're fresh. So whoever blessed our local friends of the community with these, thank them. God bless them. Hello, hello. I'm nurturing myself. It's morning there. Where are you from? I'm in Canada. We've had like so much snow in February, and it almost brought roofs down. Like so much snow on people's roofs too. Last 3 days it's been really warm. And I heard it's supposed to be another warm day tomorrow. So maybe most of the snow will melt. I'm in Ontario, Canada. Where are you guys from? Hey, hey, Widya? I'm sorry if I don't say your name right. Whoa. Yeah, we had a ton of snow. If you look at one of my other videos, yesterday I showed you guys outside and how much snow there was. And I was standing in front of the snowbank, and I'm 5'6", 5 feet 6 inches tall, and that snow was my height. You're from India. I'm old enough. How old do you think I am? So it's morning in India right now. That's cool. What age are you? If you're asking me your age, you gotta tell me what age you are, and well, you can guess. You can guess my age if you like. Mmm, so juicy. He's my savior. Jesus Christ, my savior. Kudos to you. Walk with patience. I love that name. I love that title. Walk with patience. I'm about 60. My spirit is probably at least my spirit is probably at least 100 years old because I have my grandmother's spirit. So my spirit is way older than my body is. Thank you for being here. I'm still very energetic. And I'm 49 for those of you. I'm 49. But I don't feel a day older than I only in my mind or my spirit I feel older, but in my body I don't feel any older than I felt when I was 30. So God has like made my body feel young and energetically like I'm energetic when my body isn't hurting because I do have arthritis. It is hump day. Hey, melted copper. Yeah, I'm 49. Actually, cause I'm a child all my heart. Like my heart's a child all my life, but I really I'm really good at tapping into my inner child, and I'm a Gemini, so I'm gonna be 50. I'm gonna be fucking 50 years old. I can't even fucking believe that. Like I think I'm talking about somebody else. Like when I like I don't. Yeah, I can't imagine, like, I don't know. I can't imagine being 50. I can't even imagine being 49. So I have a cup that says I'm 40 and never I'm refusing to grow up. So, um, if I gotta be on this earth, God better like keep me beautiful naturally. I don't even wear makeup, so my skin is like very sensitive, so I have to make sure that my skin is healthy and that I can look my best. There's too much Old Spice. I hate the smell of Old Spice, gosh. I hate that smell. Makes me nauseous. Oh, I forgive you. It's okay. I know you were joking. I know you could not say that I look 60 because I know what 60-year-olds look like. Melted copper is like, well, you know what? I believe that I don't know, some of us do get reincarnated. I think we made make a deal with our creator and say, like we're not done. We have too much fun. We have too much fun. Because I used to be very optimistic until a lot of trauma happened in my life, and now I'm grateful, just grateful for the people that love me, and I'm grateful for my children. And if I can't keep nothing else, the only thing I want to keep is my children. That's it. That's how I feel. And I'm not greedy. I've never been greedy, but I want to live a peaceful life. I'd like to live a joyful life. But if I can only have peace instead of and just peace and not joy, then I'll take peace over drama and trauma. So when we get a little bit older, the things that we really enjoy in life is not. It's not like something that's not uh you're not able to create, right? So I want to move out of this apartment building. Like, there's nothing here for me except for trauma and drama people. Like, that's all there is in this apartment building. And this town has not been, like, supportive with my journey at all. Not one of them. So if there's professional people in this town, they sure ain't acting like it. So I really don't feel loved in this town. I don't. or understood. I don't feel loved or understood in the town. And so I feel like I'm like in a lion's den. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason I moved back here is for my children to be closer to their dad and for me to like, create a relationship with my mom because there was someone that had, came in between, my mom and her children and, we had to all like, get that love from our mom that we didn't get, right? So, and she's okay now and so we don't have to worry about her and so now I just want to get out of here. There's nothing else for me here. No, a lot of people aren't acting professional anymore. So it's just like, psh, I don't want to deal with them either. Please your hair put back side. Why? Why do you want me to put my hair in the side? It kind of covers that light, the bright, that's a grow light right there. And it's very bright, so my eyes are sensitive. And there's no way that I can read everybody's comment. I know I was married in the courts once, but we got divorced in 2009. So I've been divorced from the court marriage that I had. I've never had a marriage in Christ with someone. Nope. Oh, and thank you saying I'm pretty. Thank you. It's just our, we are a spiritual being having a human experience. So this is just our meat suit that we're on while we are here on this earth. While we're here on earth, this is just our meat suit until we ascend to a higher dimension. Excuse me. And none of us really know how it's going to happen. Only God knows. Only God knows how that's going to happen. So I don't try to worry about that part. I don't worry about like how much time we have to live. I just worry about like the people I love and that they can make it through it. That's what I worry about. Like that's what sometimes I worry about. Not all the time, but But I feel like as long as families that love each other have communication with each other, I feel like that really helps each other. And that really helps each other to really, you know their worth and all that too. When we're feeling low, whatever, if we're somebody that really feels our family that we love, if we don't get an answer that they're okay, then we don't know if that's within us or them, right? So it's good to have communication with the people you love because you never know if someone else is going through it just because you're feeling it. It could be you're feeling somebody else's feelings, right? You know what I mean? You could be feeling what someone else is feeling. So to have communication is very important because if you know that it's not the other person that's feeling it, then you know you have to do that work within yourself. Okay, so then you know it's coming from yourself, and that's why it's good to take time for yourself. So that's what I was doing right now, and I'm my spiritual channel. I'm just taking a little bit of time off and just like take work, focusing on my doggy, my kitty, and my kids and myself and my home and what I'm doing next and stuff like that. But if I feel guided to go on my spiritual channel, I'll still go on there and do what I need to do on my spiritual channel, which is Cast Love 111. This one here is Cast Love 420 because it's just my real life and I talk about whatever comes to mind. I have two sons. They're grown sons, but they will always be my children. You know what I mean? My kids will always be my children. And I do have like I have children that I didn't have too. I have children, they all grown, but they know where I am. They know how to get a hold of me if they need me. I'm a spiritual light worker. I help people heal grief and help people get through the stages of grief. That's what I do. And I use like oracle cards. I use angel cards. I call in my archangels, Archangel Michael and Archangel Saint Paul, whoever is in my cards. the archangels are in my cards, and I call them in to help me guide people through the pain of losing people, through the pain of losing your pets, everybody, like having loss, breakups. Breakups feel like death. Like when you break up with a man or break up with a woman, it almost feels like a death, right? Like so, a loss is a loss. Whatever losses people, a lot of people go through losses. A loss is a loss. So our 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 confidence is shooken. Our heart is broken. There's a lot of different stages we go through, and I create peace so that people can feel the peace from me and feel the love from me, and that they can know that they can get through something too. Like I have never told my story because it's a book, and so but I do use what I've gone through and what has helped me to help others. Thank you. Yeah, I had to do a saging the other day because, like I said, I live around a lot of drama and people that have a lot of addictions, and they have their moments, and people that have a lot of mental illness and stuff. I live in a building that, well, and I know. So this is the first time I ever lived in a building. So I make my house as most beautiful. I create heaven on earth in my house. Well, we still have to be here. I'd like to create heaven on earth in my home anyway. Yes, I'm close to nature. I love that that my plants need me. When they look sad, I need to water them. I just did water them. I did it live for the first time. Well, not first time, but like yeah, there's a lot of plants. There's a lot of plants, and I've been planted a couple of them. And I was supposed to get a roommate, but yeah, I got a room for rent, but um that didn't go through, and I don't even want to stay here anymore. So it's like I don't even want to stay here anymore. I just want to move. But like it says, if you go watch my thing about the full moon and what it talks about, it says don't make impulsive decisions. Even if I have these impulsive thoughts in my head, and then tomorrow I'm gonna feel probably not like that. So when you're having those thoughts, like I just want to leave, you can't leave right now anyway. So by the time you get to leave, you might not want to. So as it stands right now, I don't want to really be in this area. Thank you. I try to be. I've gone through hell and back, and I made it back. So I'm here to like help others, not go down a path that will lead you. Even if you think you're helping somebody, if somebody leads you down a path that you'll feel like eventually you'll get stuck in, and then you'll feel like I went through like some bad things with someone, but it's funny because I left that person the same time I left that I had my divorce. Like I had my divorce with my ex-husband, my kid's father, and then the person I was with was addicted to opioids, and he was doing bad things with it, and he had children and I had children, and I was just keeping the kids safe, and I didn't know my way out. I didn't have my way out until one day I did, and I had a little way out, and I left. Yeah. And that was 2009. So since 2009, I've come a very, very long way. I realized that that's why I'm an energy healer, because I realized that how all of that negative energy affect me, how it affected my self-worth and everything. Like it affected my heart, it affected my whole body, like even physically. I went through cervical cancer. So like they caught it before it was cancer, before it was like the stage that it can be really bad. And I also lost a baby at 5 months pregnant, 5.5 months pregnant. So I am a survivor, but sometimes I am vulnerable too. And when I'm vulnerable, I have to recharge myself, and I have to take some time off my YouTube channels. Who is Santa? His name is Will. He's my moderator. And he's been on my channel since I started my channel, my other channel, my older channel, like my other channel I started in 2000 two, 2018 or 19. 2018 or 19 is when I started my other channel, my spiritual channel. And then I started this one like about 5 years ago. Yeah, he does plays for kids. He has the ventriloquist I can't say it. Will you say it? What you have? He's got one of those puppet things. He's a performer. I can come to India. I do watch some people um, that travel some of the very spiritual, beautiful places in India and stuff. And I would love to go visit those places someday, like the spiritual places, the holy places, the places that make you feel loved. I'm gonna do voice acting with Santa voice. Hey, I'm gonna eat another tangerine. I didn't get any of them with a leaf on it, did I? Oh, I did. Look, I have a leaf. I told you guys these tangerines still had leaves on them. This one has one little leaf that it came with it. Some of them are little green still, so they're very fresh. But here's one that I'm gonna eat. This one's came from. It says Bagu. Is that Bayu? Beiju? B. I don't know where they come from. Not from Ontario. I would love to live in a place if like a citizen thing wasn't like a problem. I would love to live in a place where you can have all the fruit you'd want because I love fruit. I love fruit. You know, I eat meat still. I'm a meat. I still eat meat, but I don't. No, I wouldn't consider myself a carnivore. I like a lot of fruit, and it does help your skin. If you have skin issues, like it helps your skin. Manage my. Yeah, that'd be cool. Create a nice peaceful place where people can go and talk about their feelings and everybody keeps everything in that place. We don't talk about it outside of the place. That'd be cool. Have it like a place where you can do things, creative things. I make clay things too. Like I make clay crafts. You guys want to see them? Well, I've showed them before, but the new people, you guys might enjoy it more than the people I've showed before. But I have to still do some touch ups on some of these though. So I make clay things and then I use epoxy resin to seal them. This is a leaf. It's like it was created out of a real leaf and like I put like for the pattern, I used the real maple leaf and then I made clay and then I put it epoxy. I painted it and then I epoxy resined it. So this one too, this little dish here, a little bit of sage in there, but I did the same thing with this one. I made this with clay. I love clay. Clay was, ooh, it's part of the monk thing. Like if your monks do that too, they work with clay. But I made this one. This one's made with pine, and it could be a little nut bowl. You know what I mean? And it also has resin, so it's safe for like it's water safe. See, right there, I have to do some touch ups still. But this resin that I've been using is very strong resin, so you can't do it in a house. And I can't do it right now, so the wintertime I can't do it. So I make these shells as well. And I have one shell that I use as a pattern. And these can be used for like, putting like soaps in the bathroom in, like cool soaps. Um, it can be used for all kinds of things, but nothing that you can't burn sage or anything in these or anything like that. because it's a resin and it's heat activated. So, and here I put a little apple there or whatever it is, a little cherry, and this little dish. And then I made these one. No show and tell again today. Made this little thing. Like I said, some of them need a little touch up still. So this you can put like jewelry. So you can put your jewelry in there. I also made little pen holders. Like this holds little pens. It's like north, east, south, west. Little cubicle. And it holds a pen. And I also made a little star that holds a pen. So, little star that holds a pen. And I made these little, this is Capricorn, but I made these little things that hold cards, like to put a card up. And here's some more stuff. Another little dish. This was actually made with a vine that I found outside. And then I painted it the best that I could to the same color. And so the indents are there from that. And there's some of them that are unpainted still, like this one here is made with leaves, and it's like to put tortillas or something like that, or to put anything like towels or whatever. Those ones up there are not painted yet. And here's another one that's not painted. It's a little, this one's not painted or resined yet. So this is what they look like before they're painted. And I know some areas out there, you guys have your own clay, you know, you have a lot of clay out there. Here's a grapevine. It's a plastic grapevine that I used to put the imprint in there. And then here's another little dish. Most of the people that are coming here, they've probably seen a lot of these already. And I made my first little bracelet of my own beads that I made. Excuse me. Who? Couldn't warn you guys with my blessing this time. I mean my sneeze. Whenever I sneeze, I say God bless me. So I made these little candle holders as well. And yeah, just playing with clay. And this one here has all the chakras. So yeah, that's what I like to do. When it helps you with stress too, to create things like that. So I have different colors. There's a yellow one with turquoise on the other side and some silver. No, that's gold. And then there's a red one, a yellow one, and then we have a purple one, and then we also have a blue one. Blue one with silver, and then silver on the other side. Yeah, I gotta touch these up, and some of these I don't need touching up. But this is little candle. This is wax, and this is chocolate smelling wax. I tried to make a candle with it before. I used some of them, but I didn't use all of them. And this is another little leaf I made. You can just put things in it. It's not that shiny because the soaps were in it, but yeah. Anyways. So, yeah. Look where she is. She's always right beside me. Yes, she is. Happy baby. We went for 2 rides today. We went for 2 rides. I have plants everywhere. So all of these are for sale. So anybody wants a money plant, Potos money plant, I got lots. Okay. Now I'm going to eat another tangerine, and then I'm going to let you guys go. And then I'm going to do my dishes. I've been not doing the dishes for like 2 days. I wasn't cooking either, so I just haven't been doing them for 2 days. Where do I want to sit now? I don't know where I want to sit. Hopefully it doesn't fall on my head. Let's see what you guys are all saying. Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh. Nice collection, thank you. I also, oh, that's what I should do. I should do the modeling show. I've made some skirts out of jeans, and stuff like that, or I've revamped some skirts and stuff like that. I was gonna do a video with that. Maybe I'll do that. Since I'm taking some time for myself, I'm just gonna like show everybody what I've made, and set up the camera and make a little video for you guys. I'm not gonna cook anything today. I got a little steak today, or a little sirloin, little tiny little piece of meat. So I'm gonna maybe tomorrow make it for myself with some potatoes, maybe some rice, and some vegetables. But I haven't really had the appetite, so I've been eating these. Well, this is gonna be the second one I eat, but and then I eat sunflower seeds. I am a sunflower seed eater, like so. I love eating my sunflower seeds, and I'm trying to quit smoking cigarettes. So they really help me in between times, like when you want to grab a cigarette and you don't because you just go eat some sunflower seeds. And so that's what I'm trying to do, trying to quit that stuff so I can keep my lungs. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. And don't forget to subscribe. So I feel like we can all learn from each other. I love everybody. Everybody that's good, that has good spirit. I live by myself right now because my boys moved out like a couple months ago, so I'm still getting used to it. And it's not really something I like. I don't really like living by myself in a place where I always have to stay there. Like so, I want to move with someone, and then I can save some money to go visit my boys. That would make me happy. So I want to sell all my plants. So, because if I move in with someone, there won't be enough room for all these plants. Like if I get like if I'm a roommate to someone, you know what I mean? Or if me and someone get a roommate, we're a roommate situation. But the roommate has to be somebody that is accepting my animals because I won't go anywhere where my animals are not welcome. So my dog and my cat, they are in my life now. They are the only ones with me. And she's more like a support dog. Like I feel like when she's around me, I just don't feel alone. You know what I mean? So, and I had to save her life because like she got so fat that I didn't realize that that dogs like her had to be kept on a diet. Like she was a rescue, so she was not like the type of dog I was like, oh, I'm gonna go get this type of dog. No, it wasn't like that. So we had to learn with each other. And it cost me quite a bit vet bill for just to get her to the vet to find out what I should do. Like just even to get the advice and to get some medication so that she could some pain medication so she could get back on her feet because she was not mobile for like 6 months. She couldn't move because she hurt her leg, she hurt her hip. So, and she couldn't even be like looked at by a vet because she was too fat. That's how fat she was. And so I have had to buy a harness. And that harness is a one time use because, like, you know what I mean? I had to buy it though because, like, there was the only way that I can get her to the vet. It was a very rough time that me and her got through, but we got through it. Now she's doing good. We went for two, like, as soon as the snow goes away, we're gonna go for walks again. But we've been using the hallway to go for walks. So we've been walking down, back and down, forth on the hallway, and that's how I feed her. And the only way that she likes to walk is if she's getting food. So I just kind of, that's how I feed her. I don't give her like big amounts. She only gets a cup and a half a day. And there's odd time, like yesterday, I made her an egg. So it's for her skin because her skin is actually kind of sensitive too, and she's got something going on with her skin. So I gave her an egg yesterday, and I do that once in a while. And she's allergic to coconut, so I think that's what gave her the hives on her neck. And look at her, she's over there suckling her blanket. Right, Cubby? Are you being a baby? Are you being? She's soothing herself there. So I went uptown today, and there was this man. He's like petting her because I had her with me, and he's petting her. And I said, "Oh, her name is Shelby, right?" She's friendly with everybody. I said, "Oh, her name is Shelby," and he's like, "That's my dog's name." He says, "This older man." He's like, "That's my dog's name too." I was like, "Really?" Hmm. So I guess Shelby is like a popular name for dogs. Yeah, it's wonderful meeting you. Yep, I here I'm eating sunflower seeds, and I'm gonna eat one more orange. Okay, it was supposed to be about oranges. I mean tangerines. All right, this is also sacral chakra. Sacral chakra. And bless the places that support the food banks and stuff. Bless all the people. Bless all the people that support food banks. That's what I want to say. Because with the amount of rent that we have to pay, like it's like if you're on disability or assistance or anything, you can't afford food. You have to you have to count on that, and that's sad. Oh, this is good. Darling, I'm trying to pump you up here on my lap. Okay, I'm pumping you guys up on my lap. How about mmm. My dog is watching me eat him. Yummy. My lip is a little dry today. It's the weather change. Mm, they're falling apart. They're like, that one was sweet, but the one I had earlier was a little bit like soury sweet, but I like that. Like very juicy. Juicy. Juicy fruit. Your lips being dry too? Mm. Oh. That one was juicy and sour. Alright, I forget to share. Sorry. My bad. Mm. Look at her. Hold on. Every time I eat something, this is her. she's like, she's like, where's my? I did just give her food. She's got another half of a. She's got another half of a cup to eat. She can have another half a cup of food, but not all at once. She only gets like a handful at once. Mm. The last one. Yeah, she's a sweet Shelby. Shelby. Will says sweet, sweet Shelby. Will says sweet, sweet Shelby. She just winked at you. And she just gave you a wink. Sweet, sweet Shelby. Will said sweet, sweet Shelby. What do you think of that, Shelby? Are you sweet Shelby? Yes, you are. You good girl? Yes, you are. Look how she's sitting there. How are you sitting there? Yeah, I get up and she gets up because she thinks she's gonna get food. I'm proud of you and Shelby. Keep up the good work. Will is really proud of you, Shelby. Keep up the good work. You're doing really well. You're doing well. Yeah. Okay, let's go eat you some food. Let's go get you some food. Oh, there's my boots. That's what's over there. That's what's over there. Let's get you your other half. I got her this one. That's a little bit more than that, but I'm not giving her anything else today, so we'll just give her a little bit more today because I know that she'll be wanting this. And I have to do this. I'm not being disrespectful to my dog, okay? For anybody that thinks that I am, it's either this or walk her down the hallway. So this is what I do. And she has to actually work for it because that's the only way that she will lose weight, keep on losing weight because she doesn't really walk that much. So that's how she eats. She does have bowls, she has water, all that, but her food, she has to go for it because that's the only time she walks. So I'm not being mean to her. She'll find them all too, like every one of them. Doesn't matter where they are. She'll find them. Let's get another handful. Look at that. Whoa, what? And some days I don't feel like walking down the hallway because, like I said, drama. So I can't wait till all the snow's melted so we can actually go for real walks down the road and with her leash. And she has lost some of the hair because of all the weight that she was carrying. And it stretched her skin and it made it look, because my son keeps asking me, what happened to her hair? And this side right here, she favors, like, she sits on her butt a lot. So she's lost some hair right there from sitting on her butt and from laying around. You know what I mean? That's the same. So her hair would come up nicely if she's not laying around all the time. So she lost a little bit of weight. I mean, I lost weight and hair. So she's a good girl. Yeah, she's finding them all. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I've had some great conversations with you, all everybody that came in here, and thank you for Mahandra. Mahandra. Welcome. If I'm saying your name wrong, I'm sorry, but welcome to my channel, and it was a great conversation with you. And I like your humor. Talk to you later, everybody. Have a great day. Bye. Peace. Namaste.